everybody or nobody or you. This is mindfulness meditation. It's going to be about 15 minutes. The whole thing is not meditation, so don't panic, especially if you're new and you're trying this meditation thing out. I'm going to do a little reading, but first I want us to get comfortable together. So find a nice way to support your body, whether that's leaning back in a chair, putting your feet up, stretching out on your bed. Take in your deepest breath of the day. Blow it out slowly through your mouth. And if you haven't already, you can softly close your eyes. And I'll read from probably my favorite book right now. A book called A Gentle Reminder. When you feel like giving up, remember that you shed your tired skin every 27 days. You were not made to hold your past within you. You were not made to carry it all on your back. You physically let go of every bad thing that has ever touched you. You let go of every regret, of every insecurity. You are always gifted a clean slate. Repeat after me. You were made to survive. Every single part of you, every single perceived flaw, and every single aspect of who you are was made with the intention of defying the odds. You were bred from tough, celestial pieces of this world, and therefore it will never be able to defeat you. Take that in. Believe it. Hold on to it. Take another deep breath. Let it out slowly through the mouth. As you settle in here in this comfortable position, either with your eyes open or closed, just a few housekeeping items. Number one, it is impossible to think of nothing. It is impossible. So get rid of that idea right now. Meditating is not thinking of nothing. Meditating is, and mindfulness meditation in particular, is being mindful of your breath and the state of your body and mind in conjunction or junction with your breath, in conjunction with your breath, in partnership with your breath, right? So thoughts are going to come because last time I checked, we're human. And again, it's impossible to think of nothing. So thoughts are going to come. And when they do, notice them, be aware of them, be mindful of them, and then send them on their way, right? You don't have to create a story around the thought. You don't have to create any lists. And you don't have to scold yourself for having that thought. So when they come, take another breath in and another breath out. Also, we're born to fidget. It's very challenging when you're, especially first starting out with meditating, to stay in that one position without feeling a little, something on your shoulder, a little something on your back, a little something in your seat. Be mindful of those feelings and of those sensations. And as you're mindful of them, take a long breath in and another breath out. And if you need to change positions, that's okay too. All right? So, first rule of housekeeping, you're going to think thoughts. Second rule, you might get uncomfortable. you can change your position. The third rule is be compassionate with yourself. Oftentimes, when we're trying something new, we can easily get frustrated if it's not going the way we expect it to go, the way we hoped it would go, the way we thought it should go. It takes practice, just like anything else. So for the first few times that you meditate, just be very compassionate, very patient, and loving with yourself, because this is new and it requires practice. Okay? So when you're ready, if you haven't, close your eyes, find that comfortable seat, and here we go. Right, so come into your breath. Be aware of it. And sometimes it helps to take a silent count of the length of the inhale and the length of the exhale. And just notice if one is longer or shorter than the other. Again, no judgment. But maybe it's worth trying to see what it would feel like to have an even, equal breath, to have some symmetry in the breath. So maybe it's 1, 2, 3 on the inhale, and 3, 2, 1 on the exhale. Or maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the inhale, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the exhale. Just notice it. Bring your attention to the feeling of upright energy as you inhale, feeling the lengthening in the spine, the rising up of the crown of the head. And then that downward energy in the exhale, everything softening, shoulders relaxing, belly dropping back. Bring all your attention to the seat that's holding you, feeling of being fully supported and safe. As you exhale, sink a little deeper into that security. Scan the body for any tension that has built up in the last few rounds of breath. Are you clenching your jaw? Are you forming fists with your hands? Does your chest feel tense? Again, come back to that downward energy of softening on the exhale. So perhaps now thoughts are starting to ink their way in. Consciously notice them. Let them go. In, you're breathing in. Out, you're breathing out. And when another comes, in, you're breathing in. Out, you're breathing out. Maybe you're starting to feel a little scratch at the back, the bottom of the feet. You're wanting to change positions. That's fine. Be mindful of that. Absolutely aware of the nature of the human body. Does it require change, or can you just breathe in and breathe out? And if it requires change, can you be okay with that? And change without running away with that thought or that action. Keep breathing. Keep bringing yourself back to yourself, to your breath. You were not made to hold your past within you. You were not made to carry it all on your back. You are always gifted a clean slate. Every breath you take is a clean slate. You can't breathe in the present. You can't breathe in the past. You can't breathe in the future. You can only breathe right here in this moment. So breathe. And then there's the next moment. You were bred from tough, celestial pieces of this world, and therefore it will never be able to defeat you. You can, of course, continue for as long as you'd like. You can start all over again, or you can come back to this just by simply sitting your mind and your body, and returning 3,000 times if it needs be to the in and out